Yeah, ready. All right. Shalom Israel. We are back another Sunday for Sharpen the Sword Radio. I'm the host, Captain DeGargo Boy, man. And I got everybody in here with me. You understand? We got the brothers, got Officer Bond, Trooper Cabal. Get that brother a hand, just got his name. You understand? Give that brother a hand. We got the sisters in here cooking that good food. Got them drinks. You understand? Y'all know what it is. We if anybody got any questions, any concerns about any topic, any scripture, anything, you can call in to 712-832-8330, and the access code is 910-1409. That's for all questions, comments, you understand, whatever it is, whatever the case, y'all can call in and let's hear it. You know what I mean? We're gonna get on this topic though. The coronavirus, y'all know that's been like the hottest topic, man. It's a pandemic. Everybody's scared, out of their mind. Churches have closed. The government don't know what to do. You understand? And most importantly, what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians should be doing is they should, if you haven't already turned to the Lord and gotten in the ISUPK, you should now. You understand? Of all times, you should see that this ain't no game. You know, the Lord hasn't been playing with us, but He most certainly is not playing now. Okay, because now what black people are starting to see is they're starting to see judgment come upon the heathens. They're starting to see, you know, because like America, you can't be touched in no kind of way. No military can touch Vermont. You
right?
I mean, nobody can touch this American government.
You
understand? And it's like, for once, people get to see, like, damn, these people are getting touched. And with all the different conspiracy theories that they have out here, you understand, it is ridiculous, man. I wish somebody could just turn off their phones so they can't go live. You hear me? Be talking this nonsense. Somebody just send a virus to their goddamn tablet or their laptop, right, so it won't work. So they won't be able to get on there and start spilling all this nonsense. You understand? Got people more confused and scared. I done heard all these conspiracy theories, and the thing about it is none of them add up, man. Everybody got their theory of what they think is going on and what they think is happening, but none of the theories are adding up. That don't make sense. How you so damn right? How y'all so right in y'all research, but nobody come up with the same thing? Right. You know what I mean? Like, that don't even make sense. You know, and before we get started, we're gonna go with a couple of dumbass memes. I got a dumbass Christian meme of the week that I got to go on first. Good night. Ridiculous on what these people is putting out on Facebook, and that's mainly where they putting them at. You understand? But these memes are getting so ridiculous. Let me get this first one up real quick. One second. All right, here we go. This one is 2 parts. This is the dumb ass Christian meme of the week. And y'all can see that. Okay, I'm gonna read it for you and tell you what it say. Give me a second. Now this is a picture. This meme here. This is a woman. Right? She's half dressed. She got her legs open. You know what I'm saying? She's crying. She's laying in the bed. All right? And you got a man You understand? Of course, in the picture, he's desiring to have sex with the woman. And this is what the meme says. This is the dumb-ass Christian meme of the week. It says, him, it's going to go back and forth from him and her. All right? It says, him, baby, do you love me? Her, but why do you say that, sweetheart? Him, because I don't feel your love toward me. Her, but I still love you. Him, so prove it to me. Him, so undress. Her, okay, baby. And then it says, keep reading. I know if it was about God, you were going to ignore. And then it said, God, today I'm proud to see you, my child. Satan, what child? God, the one who is reading this. Satan, the one reading this is my child. God, okay, let's see where they belong to, or who they belong to. Satan, my child will scroll down without saying anything because he like me, and they will be with me in the last days. God, my people will say God is great, and they will share in 7 different Facebook groups because they are not ashamed to share me in their groups. Satan with a whole bunch of angry faces, and then God with a whole bunch of clapping hands. That is the dumb-ass meme, Christian meme of the week. What on earth does a man wanting to have sex with his woman have to do with God? Like, how do you put them two together? You understand? Like, go put the man there wanting to have sex, and then the picture don't even fit the damn thing. The woman is crying her eyes out, you understand, and don't even want him. But then in the thing, she talking just nice and sweet. Why do you say that, sweetheart? What's the matter? He should have been there, baby. Why you crying? What's wrong with you? I'm trying to get some of that meat. You understand? What's up? Come on, turn it around. Bend it over. Give me some. Over the legs. You understand? That's what it should have been saying. Not no goddamn, well, I know if this was about God, you would ignore. You would continue on. Like, this is ridiculous, man. They are super. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I'm glad that those things have stopped too. I stopped getting, ever since the church is closed, I just stopped getting those magical Christian messages too. You understand? The ones that they start making all kind of little things, glowing hearts and stars and crosses and all kind of shit. And them things stopped coming too. Just as soon as the church closed, I stopped getting them things. Just like I stopped getting them old prank phone call. I mean, not the prank call, but the scam call. You know what I'm saying? The scams have, look, get a Lord a hand, man. Hey, he stopped the scam call. Look, coronavirus got they scamming ass scared too. Right. Look, I had one of them call me, and they just kept calling. And I said, dude, what are you going to do? I said, you think every black person is stupid? You think I'm finna sit here and send you my money? You just gonna keep calling me until you scam me, huh? He said, yes, and hung up the phone. Dang. He said yes and hung up the phone out while I was dying. You're man. But I mean, I ain't seen and heard none of those memes. This right here was ridiculous as hell. You understand? Oh my God. This is the picture and the words don't even match. The woman in the thing sound like she cool. The man the one got the problem in the words. But in the picture, she the one got the problem, and the man like she open up. You understand? The man like, I'm ready. You know? And then why they had to put a big old fat brother on it? You understand? Right. Like fat boys don't get no sex. You understand? They crazy? They out of their mind up. You understand? Hey, like Heavy D. The girls, they love me, baby. You understand? Can't keep their hands off of me. They need to change this picture right here. You understand? Big niggas get love too. All right? Well, let's go to the next one. That one was ridiculous, man. I mean, boy, whoever thought of that need to be slapped. Damn, that was a dumbass meme. Right. Okay, here goes another one. This one gonna tie into the the videos that we're going to end up playing. It said, do you know human beings are about to become robots? 5G. You understand? 5G. Boy, niggas is so damn spooked about 5. I guess 1G didn't scare you.
Right.
2G, 3G, 4G ain't bothering you. You understand? But 5G, oh man. You understand? All they claiming 5G do is just it has more speed, like it's faster than the 4. It's just like they do with all kind of stuff. They turn around and come out with a phone that has these type of features, and then they make a better phone to come out with better features.
Right.
You know, like it's stupid. Like the 4G, they claimed that the 4G was cancerous. What was that 3?
I think it was 4.
It was 4, 3 or 4, one of them. They said 3 or 4, 4G was supposed to be causing everybody cancer. Not them goddamn cigarettes they smoking though. Them don't cause cancer, but the 3 and the 4G, they cause cancer. You understand? Like, come on, man. Black people gotta stop being so goddamn stupid. You sitting there smoking Black and Milds and Lucky Strikes and GPC and all that. You gonna get cancer that way versus using a cell phone.
That's right.
You're like, come on, man. You understand? If that's the case, hell, I know everybody in here got cancer. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you know how many years I had 3 and 4G?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got sick yet. My head don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? What else they say was gonna help? Your head was gonna explode and all kind of stuff off putting a phone to your ear. Don't put your phone to the ear.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Use some type of device. Yeah, then they said the Bluetooth was gonna cause. You know? Like they got more damn excuses than a little bit. But 5G has absolutely nothing to do with a person finna be a robot, none of that, you know. Like you don't have any 5G. Like 5G just came out. They only got a few towers here and there. They're not even all over the place just yet. But what made you go to the store and buy pork before 5G?
Right.
What made you go to church before 5G? What made the black woman be a thought before 5G? What made the black man want to be a pimp and a drug dealer before 5G? Niggas been pimping and selling drugs way before 5G. So what is the 5G got to do with it? All right, now here go the next one. All right, this is a picture of Bill Gates. Oh, this is hilarious. It says, okay, boys and girls, first we are going to scare you into believing in that a common cold virus is going to kill you, where you will become begging us for a vaccine we already have prepared. Then we'll inject all kinds of shit like human fetal cells, animal proteins, and heavy metals in you that will react when we switch on the 5G millimeter waves. Oh, scary. You know what I'm saying? I'm so scared. Now, they have been putting metals in food for a long time.
Right.
Why you think so the 5G, I guess once they turn on and it's going stupid, man. That is so dumb. They've been putting, matter of fact, they got metals in cereal. You understand? What's that? Ain't zinc a metal? Zinc is a metal, and that's a vitamin. You understand? That's a vitamin, okay? And it's a metal. And they got it in food. They got it in cereal. It's all kind of stuff that they got going on. Now, if they had the vaccine for this already prepared, then why they ain't giving it to people? You understand? Why ain't they? I mean, hell, hundreds of thousands of people have died already. So why they ain't turning around and you should be scared of that? You should be scared of, 10,000 people would scare you. You understand? 20,000 people would have you scared. So you should be in line waiting to get a vaccine like you do for the flu shot.
Right.
You understand? Like they do for the flu at Walgreens and CVS and put a sign out and say, flu shot here. You know what I'm saying? It should say coronavirus shot here. You understand? They already have it out. If that was the plan. But black people so goddamn spooked and out of their mind. It is ridiculous, man.
Right.
You know? Let me see. We got any? Let me go with another meme. It's so many goddamn memes on this. Oh boy. Amen. Oh man, we gotta go with that Walmart woman that spit on that goddamn worker. Woo-wee. Boy. Okay, that's a different meme. I'm gonna stay on the coronavirus. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's get to some of these conspiracy, this COVID-19. Look, they didn't turn around and change the COVID-19 to COVID-20. A brother to turn the COVID-19 into the COVID-20. Show you how stupid he is. You understand? Just give me 1 second. Get this thing up. We got 2 videos. I ain't gonna play. Well, we might get all of them. We'll make it both of them. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. It appears that my laptop has a virus. It has COVID-19. It's not doing anything. It's frozen. 1 second. Okay, let me see. Let me get these videos for you. Uh-oh. Okay. Here we go with the first one. Play both of these conspiracy theory videos.
Coronavirus. Everybody's talking about coronavirus.
Hold on. Damn, it got a virus for real. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I did that. This is Dr. Abdul Alim Muhammad.
Come in families. So there's a herpes families. There's a coronavirus family. There's an influenza family of viruses. And so coronaviruses are generally considered to be animal viruses. When you look a little deeper, you find coronaviruses inhabit parasites that are in the bodies of animals. So therefore, in livestock industries, they have a big coronavirus problem because you can get things like feedlot fever among cattle, sheep, but especially pigs and other domestic animals that are not necessarily so clean. So that's a big problem. Coronaviruses infect animals. Sometimes you may get a human infection with coronavirus. That's somewhat rare. Some of the common colds that people have had are due to coronaviruses. Generally speaking, they have not proven to be extremely fatal. However, what we're dealing with now, the novel coronavirus, COVID-20.
COVID-20. Look, the brother that changed the goddamn code and the name, but it was COVID-19. Now he done turned it into 20 out.
Man.
You understand? He done turned it into COVID-20.
This is not a natural coronavirus. This is a genetically engineered, weaponized version of coronavirus that has been married.
Now, he says that this was created, you know how they like to say it was created in a lab. All right? The white man created the virus. Well, guess who is dying from the virus mostly? Who knows? Who all is dying from this virus mostly? Go ahead, Op.
Older white people.
Older white people. Give the Lord a hand. You understand? Give the Lord a hand, man. You know, I remember having a discussion with one of my franchisee owners, and they was asking me, what's been going on with you lately, man? You know, you changed and this and that's when I first got into the truth. And I broke it down to a white woman. You understand? And she turned around and she said, you know what? Said, me and my dad was just talking about this. I think it was Michael Brown that it just happened. You know, the Michael Brown incident that happened out in Ferguson. And she said, I was having a discussion with my dad. And she said the first thing her dad said when he turned on the news and saw what was going on out there on West Florissant in Ferguson, he said, man, look at these people. Look at how they act. This and that and blah, 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 blah. They don't understand that. Well, he understands, but just have no compassion for people that's hurt about them losing one of their brothers.
Right.
You understand? You have another people that they killed one of your people. And these people, they are mad. You understand? They are hurt. And how many times have black people gone through this kind of hurt? You understand? How many times do we have to turn around and bury our loved ones at the hand of some oppressor? You know, and like, what was that? Was it in Iraq where they chopped off and burnt that one news reporter? And who was that? Bush? Bush sent there how many thousands of troops to go take care of that one reporter? They lost one reporter. And he sent 3,000 or 4,000 people over there to go get them for them killing one reporter. So, but he don't understand how black people are just angry about losing one brother. You understand? He don't understand that, but he do understand when somebody kills one of his people. They go and take vengeance out on him. You understand? So he was cool with that. And she turned around, and after she got through talking, the devil said, I told him, you're the ones that did it to him. And I know exactly what she was saying. Okay, older folks like himself, she said he was old. Well, a one that if he ain't died already, he'd probably be dead with the coronavirus. You understand? Because they're the ones that's getting it. The older white people. All right? Now, I don't even see what all the conspiracy theory stuff is about, no way. Because if they did create it, it's killing them. So this is one thing that you could shut your mouth about. You understand? And let the Lord handle his business. That's who's doing this. This ain't no damn genetically modified, engineered, whatever this COVID-20. You understand? No stuff that somebody made in a goddamn lab to turn around and he killing their own people. They killing Chinese people. You understand? That's who is getting mostly. So why are the conspiracy theorists even out there opening their mouth? For once, they should be able to realize and say, you know what? There is a God. And God is finally giving these people what they deserve. You understand? Give me that in Deuteronomy 32 and 39. You know, General Muhammad has said this several different times, is what you are doing by making up all of this nonsense, or these theories, the stuff that you can't even prove, number one. You understand? That's the thing about the damn theories, is that you can't even prove them. Who can sit back and say that, oh, this is COVID-20, this is not COVID-19? Who can prove that? Who can test that and prove? You're just saying something. You're just opening your mouth and saying something. Then you turn around and say that they engineered it in a lab. How the hell do you know? How does this dude know? How does Dr. Abdul Alim Muhammad, how do he know that this was made in a lab, Bobon?
Right.
Huh? How do he know? Who gave him the scoop? Yeah. Who gave him the inside scoop on it? Nobody, man. You understand? Read this. You got the scripture?
Come.
Give it to me, huh?
Deuteronomy 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he.
Okay, this is the Lord. He says, see now that I am he. You understand? Keep going.
And there is no God with me.
There is no God with me. The word God means power in Hebrew. And he's saying that there's no other power besides me. You understand? Keep reading.
I kill, and I make alive.
I do what?
I kill, and I make alive.
Lord said, I kill and I make alive. All these people that's dying from the coronavirus, you understand? They died at the hands of the Lord. You understand? That's who created the coronavirus. Not no goddamn white man. Why would he kill his? I mean, they first target is us. They hate us. They'll accept the Chinese people. They hate them too, but they'll accept them. They hate Africans, but they'll accept them. You understand? They hate everybody, and everybody hates them. But guess what? They will accept the other nations of people. They'll accept Chinese folks. You understand? Even though they at war with them right now. They at war with the Koreans and all kinds of, but guess what? They still doing business with them. They still trading. You understand? They still doing all kinds of things with the very people that they hate. But it's us, it's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that they can't stand.
That's right.
So why wouldn't they have dumped this virus in the black community first?
Right.
If they created it in a lab, and it was to get us scared, right? What they saying, right? Why wouldn't black people be dropping like flies, and they got videos of us walking in the streets like zombies dying from COVID ID 19 or 20? Why they ain't doing that? Why haven't they dumped it on black people since they created it? And they talking. We the ones that they say that the world should be rid of. That's what Donald Trump said when he was your president. That a lot of nakers went out and voted for him. You know that, right? You know a lot of nakers went and voted for Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton when both of them hate our guts. Like, how do you put somebody over you that hates you? Just let them do what they do. It's a sin for us to vote anyway. But why not just let them people go and put whoever the hell...
Why do sellouts say that if you don't vote, you are part of the problem and they don't want to hear any of your complaints? Why do they say that?
Because they're good slaves. They say those things because they're good slaves. Like, okay, you had the house naker and the field naker, right? The field naker had it worse, didn't he? But the house naker was convinced that master's all right. When they used that to turn us against each other, the house naker would be mad at the field naker because the field naker mad at him because he in the field and he in the house. So you talking mess to me, talking about, you know what I'm saying, I got it good. I'm in the, you the one in the house. You got on clothes and shoes because, the house naker was dressed mighty fine and mighty sharp. You understand? Had shoes on. Why? Because you in the house. They ain't want to see you looking like a hobo. You understand? So you got nice clothes. You got nice shoes. You understand? Because you had to be presentable in master's house. But the field naker didn't have no shoes on. Barely had on clothes raggedy, shoes run down. If they had on shoes. You understand? And expected to pick hundreds of barrels of cotton all day long with no shoes on their feet. Working 18 to 20 hours a day. That's what the field naker had to go through. But house naker was sitting on the inside making food, making meals, you know what I'm saying? Making sure master's tucked in the bed. You understand? Tending to the kids. They chilling. So what they did was they created that. They used that so that they know that we would turn around and turn on each other versus being mad at the person that then put the split and the division between us, right? So that's just a tactic that, you know what I'm saying, that they didn't use, and nakers have came up with their own and say, well, if you don't vote, then you're part of the problem. Well, whenever they talk about that, when they say that to me, I said, what has voting done us? We've been voting forever. We've been voting since the 60s, okay? The first black man that tried to vote was in the I forgot what year it was, and I forgot the brother's name too. I'll look it up. I pull it out all the time. But he turned around and he got killed for trying to go vote. He thought he was bold and daring and courageous, and he went to the toll booth when all of them goddamn devils was out there ready to vote, and somebody came and blew his brains out. And then when the police came to the scene, they said, "Who did this?" They said, "I don't know." Nobody turned nobody in. They acted like they didn't know what happened. They said they didn't even see anything. That's what they said. The white people that was standing right there by the body said, "I didn't see anything." Okay? That's why black people say that, because they're scared. They thinking that when they say they died for us to vote, that was stupid. That was stupid. That was a waste of a life. You understand? I hate that my people wasted their time and their life dying to put a piece of paper in a box. Now it's electronically. Just push a button. You understand? Like, that's stupid. That don't make sense. I would rather have my people alive and we don't vote. You understand? And we'd have been fine just like that. But we turn around and we are voting every year to pick the next oppressor who's going to oppress. They come up with all these different lies and different things. I remember when I was in what school is it? Was that social studies, that class where they teach that? About vote? Yeah, social studies class. I remember when, and this was an oppressor. It told me we was going over this, and it was time for election. And he had said to me, he said to the whole class, he said, "Don't think for 1 second that these people are actually going to fulfill all of their promises." He said, "Don't even think that." He said they get out there and talk about jobs, and about giving people more money and raises and fixing neighborhoods and communities. And I forgot what he called it.
Hey guys, name's Frank, middle-aged. Has joined. Love it all.
Oh, the idiot is back. The idiot is black. Salak, everybody. We got the idiot with 1,000 phone numbers. Every time we block him, he turn around and get another 1,000 and start calling in. This is a devil that has no life at all.
That's right.
You understand? Matter of fact, I pray that he get the coronavirus. Lord, get his phone the coronavirus, get his damn tablet and goddamn laptop the coronavirus, get his whole family the goddamn coronavirus, so he'll have something to do. He'll be too busy burying his family. You understand? Where he can't call in no more. You understand? Now, and then that's a note right there. White people claim that we the worst. Look at you. Look at the stuff that you do. You just call and interrupt a class. Ain't nobody even thinking about you. Yeah, we don't even know you exist. You understand? We can't wait until you are one of the damn COVID-19 victims.
That's right.
You understand? There they go again. Look at it. They got another 1,000 numbers. They got another 1,000 members. You gotta be quick on that block button. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick for that. I just say he got 1,000. Are you hearing me, brother? He got 1,000 numbers. You got to be quick on that. He gonna keep calling back. You understand? But man, I'm telling you. But anyway, like I said, man, what happens with the voting? What he said in my class that I took back in high school was that they come out with I forgot the name of this list and everything, but he said each president, when they sit down, they have a list of different things that we have requested that we want done. Like the people, you know what I'm saying? We, the people that live in the areas. If a person wants a certain store or a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? They all take. Good night.
Has joined.
Maybe you got 2,000 numbers this time, man.
Right.
Good damn night. You got to be fast on that button now. You understand? You got to be fast on that button. You got soon as they call. You understand? That's how fast you got to be. Block them. Okay? I thought your finger gonna be swole like Popeye. You're gonna have a muscular finger after all that. I'm telling you. But it's the whatever the name of that list is that comes out to where the people in the area in each community, you understand, say that they want streets paid, they want a particular store here, they want a grocery store, this and that. And he has to decide on what, you understand, is going to get done first. Okay? And guess what? Of course, he ain't hitting everything. You understand? They don't never do that. Don't even think about getting raises and taxes. Oh my God. They still tell that lie that they gonna stop taxes or they gonna lower taxes every. You remember that about?
God.
I remember that. They used to say no more taxes when I become president. No more taxes, and everybody be like, "Yay!" And he told me then in school, he said, "Don't think that they gonna not that they're gonna ever lower the taxes or take it away, because he said the things that the people want done is gonna have to get done by somebody. The money gonna have to come from somewhere, so they gonna take the money from you. You want the goddamn street fixed, you're gonna fix the street." You understand? You want a grocery store on the corner of your block, you gonna pay for the goddamn grocery store.
Has joined.
You gonna pay for the grocery store. You understand? Maybe those are screams of Corona. You understand? Maybe it's over there killing him now. He's dying now. Get a lower the hand. That's what's happening. He's dying with coronavirus. He done got that coronavirus. He know that the ISUPK came and praying for it out. You understand? He over there going crazy. God damn it, you fucking niggers.
Right.
I got it. God damn it. You understand? He going nuts over there, okay? Good night. He can't have no woman. Damn. He got too much time on his hands. You understand? Just die before the show is over with, okay? Just go ahead, just kill yourself, devil.
That's
you
right.
understand? Go ahead, take yourself out your misery, man. I understand it hurts and it sucks being you, okay? You can't get no woman, you ain't got no life, nobody wants you, your mama didn't even want you, she was going to abort you. Oh my God, it sucks being the devil, don't it? I know it do. You understand? But it's most beautiful being an Israelite. You understand? I don't give a damn how much crack brothers smoke. We're going to get you off crack. You understand? You got your hand? Go ahead.
I had a comment on the voting topic. Basically, the way that they pushing it and recruiting other black people to promote voting and all of that. When it comes time to vote, you got people that get up early at 6 a.m. and things like that to actually go and vote. And by the end, or even sometimes in the beginning or end of the day, they done found out that the electronic voting polls have had some type of, burnout. Like, none of the people votes were counted because of that. And that happens every single time. It just happened, I don't know if it was this month or the beginning of this month, the beginning of last month, when they just had voting going on for the local communities and wards and stuff. It was an issue with that at some of the schools, so they're really just wasting your time.
Yeah, and if I'm mistaken, they done postponed the voting. You understand? With all this COVID-19 going on, or COVID 20. You understand? What the brother says, COVID 20. All right. They turned around and postponed it, but yeah, you're right. It's a bunch. I mean, I remember when Barack Obama was running, and he had every celebrity, every radio show, every TV show, everybody talking about, and that was just a push just for, Cat Williams, man, that dude is funny as hell, man. And he be saying some things, and I wish that in some cases he couldn't say it so comically to where people would actually get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I did. I understand what he was saying and what he meant. But he turned around and said, like, when people had first voted, they was so confident Barack Obama was going to change things. He was going to fix this and fix that. But then he said, now the second time, I don't know what this motherfucker's doing at all. I don't know what's going on. You understand? And people laughed about it, but that's really what they saying to themselves at home. While they sit there voting, you got your hope in the wrong person. You understand? You have a king. If you are black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you ain't got to wait every 4 years to see who's going to rule over you. You already got somebody ruling over you. Most High picked them for you already. It's Christ. That's simple enough. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, the way that the Most High's kingdom is set up, it's set up with his laws. To where, guess what? Whoever was to turn around and be king, like when Saul and David and all them, All you gotta do is just follow the laws. That's all you pushing. Ain't nothing changing. All the laws stay the same, except when white people, when they put in a president, they change stuff. They take away stuff that they did. Like, for instance, like black people don't even know they voted for that goddamn what's the name of that insurance? Obamacare. They voted for Obamacare when before that it was Clinton care. And then it was Romney care. You understand? Mitt Romney, they try to use whoever would turn around and be the best fit for, you know what I'm saying, the idea. So it went to several different hands and nobody grabbed onto it. But then it didn't even do that. When people signed up for it and they got it, Donald Trump canceled it all. Like, it don't even make sense. You understand? You might as well just stick with your goddamn Medicaid and your Medicare. That's already free, you understand, for those that are sick, you know, and women and children. Now, men, we got to do something different, you understand, because you don't get no health care unless you're sick here in St. Louis. You got to be deathly ill in order to get insurance here in St. Louis if you are a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man. But the sisters already got it. You turn around, they sign up for it when they get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And they give it to them. So the mother of the child has the insurance. Okay? And then the man is left to just die with whatever sickness he got. You know what I'm saying? He has to get sick in order to be taken care of. Okay? But, voting is all garbage. It's a sin. Most importantly, it's a sin. The Lord said for us in the Bible never to vote. All right? It's in the scriptures, man. Get that for me, Bob, real quick, since we on that. Get that for me in, that's, what is it, Deuteronomy? 1 second. I think it's 17, right? 17 and 16 or 17? You got it?
Shit, 16 and 17.
17 and verse 15, I believe.
Con. Deuteronomy, chapter 17, verse 15.
Nice and loud, boy.
Thou shalt not, Slaki, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee.
Thou shalt in any way, you understand, set a king over thee. Keep going.
Whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Do you think the Lord thy God chose Barack Obama? Like, Barack Obama turned around and gave brothers and sisters a damn track phone with 300 minutes when Nakers need jobs. You understand? Why that wasn't his focus? Why his focus wasn't to put jobs out here for the Nakers? If he was the first black president, right? Black man is supposed to know what other black people want and need. So if you're going to hit their needs, they didn't need no goddamn phone. A Naker can get a job and go buy his own damn phone. They needed jobs, Barack Obama, but he put a phone out there for them. Then Barack Obama turned around and put out a blue alert to protect the police as the police was killing Nakers left and right. Not Nakers going around blowing away the brains of police officers. It was the other way around. And this dude is a stone African. Okay? Barack Obama is an African. He is not an Israelite. He's not black because he drunk beer and played basketball. You understand? Like, they killed me with that. Like when they did with Clinton. Because he got some head in the Oval Office. He's a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess white folks like head. They get head from they women, animals, and every damn thing. I guess they like it. I don't know.
Right.
You understand? But damn, that ain't just, black folks are the only ones like that. Come on, man. But he black because he got some head and skeeted all over that tramp's dress. And she didn't even wash the damn thing. Oh, she is one whore. She's a disgusting whore. Didn't even wash her clothes, keeping the evidence out.
Right.
Had it hung up in her closet. Right. Come on, looking at it. Saying, one day I'm going to get paid off of this. That was one rod I sucked. I'm going to get paid off of that one. You know what I'm saying? She knew she was, okay? But, man, that's disgusting. White people are disgusting. Like, who would even want to be around you? Who would vote to put that over you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, damn, you got tramps all, I mean, damn. That's what you doing in the White House?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be such a great place. And ain't no telling what else going on in there if Clinton was doing that. Ain't no telling what else go on behind them white walls. You understand? I wouldn't want to find out. I wouldn't want to be near a black politician to find out. Because if something try to come my way, I'll just be a dead politician.
Right.
Straight up. They be had all kinds of stories about me, but the truth would be they try to do something weird to me, and I wasn't going for it. That's what that one would be. You understand? But the Lord said, what again, about read it again?
Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee.
Mm-hmm. Keep reading.
Whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Whom the Lord thy God did not choose. You can't turn around and pick somebody and put them over you. The Lord picks who he wants over Israel. Keep going.
One from among thy brethren.
He has to be your brother. Barack Obama is not an Israelite. He is not a black man. He admitted that his father is from Nigeria. He is an African. You from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? You from Chicago. You from the city. You from the ghetto. You ain't from no goddamn Africa. You know what I mean? But you died thinking that you are an African.
Right.
You know? Wearing red, black, and green. It's a by your house. They turn around and got them flag. They got the American flag and the African flag on their damn. You know they stupid. You know they confused. You understand? On one hand, it's America, God shed his grace on thee, and the other hand is bullet, boom, boom, boom. You understand? Like, come on, man. No, you stuck on stupid. Keep going, Ron. Was it? Okay, good.
Shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee.
Thou shalt not set a stranger over you. What don't you get? You want somebody to, like, and when I asked people when they voted between Trump and Hillary, they really thought they were saying, so what they would say with confidence, oh, I voted for Hillary, I ain't vote for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Well, damn, she hated you too.
Right.
Like, what's the difference? She said that we super predators and something must be done about it. We must be stopped.
Right.
That's what Trump said about black people, man. That we are super predators. Not her and her people. You understand? Not them for preying on black people. Innocent black folks ain't done nothing to nobody. They just want to be left alone. They just want to live their life. They just want a job, just want to work, just want a house and a car like everybody else. You prey on them. If it wasn't for you praying on them, you wouldn't even be where you at. If it wasn't for you making damn commodity out of a people, you wouldn't even have it going on. You wouldn't be rich. How much do one of their foundations, one of them Clinton foundations, I forgot what it's called, they pull 3 mil a year in just one foundation. And they got several different things going on. You understand? How much he get a year for being president? Was $500,000? Something like that?
Wow.
I forgot what the salary is for the president. But they was getting that on top of the different foundations that they got, on top of the different businesses that they got. The foundation was just, they was pulling damn near 23, matter of fact, I think all of that was donations. They get donated to them every year by other foundations and other people that got money. $23 million. This is what they doing. That's just one source. And then they got all this other stuff going on. He the president, she the first lady. You understand? They got all this other stuff going on. And they got all this money coming in from all these different areas. You wouldn't have it going on had you not been a goddamn super predator over blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? But that is a sin for an Israelite, for a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man or woman to go and vote for any goddamn thing. You understand? Was that in on the Bible?
Which is not thy brother.
Okay, you can't pick nobody that's not your brother. Guess what? What's the dude name now? Bernie Sanders, the one that's trying. he got coronavirus, about to die too. You understand? He turned around. He is really, really thinking that. Oh my God, he got black people really supporting him, man. He got black people really supporting him. When Bernie Sanders is just an old man that know that you stupid. That's all. He know that all he got to act and say is, you know what? You're hurting black people. You're doing this and doing that. And you're going to believe that. You're going to vote for him. But you have yet to vote for Christ. And Commander Junior Hunter, the ISUPK, has been saying since 1969 that these people that are over you mean you no good. Now you turn around and tell us we crazy. You know all the different things I done heard people say about Commander General Yohana. And this man loves his people more than any president could have ever lied and said they did.
Right.
Okay? Barack Obama acted like he cared. Okay? They didn't give two F's about you. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama did not give a damn about black people. He showed you that when he sent out that alert. When I saw that, I said, damn. Matter of fact, before that, when I heard him say that it wasn't no more poor people, that it was only middle class and rich. Oh, I knew I was knocked off the box. I knew I wasn't in the plan. You know what I'm saying? Where do you get that it ain't no poor people at? Where did he even come up with that statistic? To where it's just middle class and rich. And do you know what? He had more black people follow him after that. Mm-hmm. You thought you was middle class. Nigga, you work at McDonald's. You work at Church's Chicken. You work at a warehouse. What the hell make you think you middle class? Huh? Even if you do make that kind of money, to them, you are low class.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, they're no class because, hell, we not even whole human beings to them. That tripped me out. You mad about changing the law and fighting to change the law. Why don't you fight that first? Why don't you fight to be a damn human being first? You skipping every damn thing that's most important. You being treated humanely is in the goddamn Constitution. Right. That you're not even a human being to them. So that's where your fight should be at first. Is that, damn, they don't even think I'm a human being. They think I'm a subhuman. That's what they actually think about black people. So instead of you voting to change the damn law, why don't you change that one first? Why don't you start with that if you had some sense? You understand? If that was the way, number one, that's not the way. Going to go fight and argue with him about his law, it ain't going to change nothing. It ain't going to change a damn thing. You understand? So, but I'm just saying, if you was going to start somewhere, start with that. Start to say, you know what, damn, you say I'm not even a man. You say I'm not even a woman. Let's start right, let's fix this. You know what I'm saying? Because what they say, what's the thing that I am a man? That's so ridiculous. I ain't got to prove no, I don't give a damn what. If you thought I was a 0.5 of a man, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't give a damn what you think about me. It doesn't matter. You understand? I know that I am one of the Lord's chosen people. And I am supposed to be living my life a certain way. You understand? As long as I mean everything to the Lord, that's all you should care about. Like, damn, I mean, you got the Most High that said in several different scriptures that you would be my people and I will be your God. Like, that right there. I mean, if something should make your heart melt, God damn. God making you his people. Right. You know what I'm saying? And saying that he would look after you. He would take care of you. What else could you ask for? What else could a nigger ask for other than that? But you so busy wanting white people to be over you and to accept you and to love you. Then that's where you going all wrong at. They are never going to love you. I don't give a damn what pandemic happened. Look, even this coronavirus, they ain't scared a white man enough to make them say, you know what, we're going to totally stop oppressing black people, at least until this is over. like say that, you know what they said, you know what, damn, we dying by the thousands. Man, you know what? Let's stop doing what we doing to them, at least until this blows over. He can't give a nigga a couple of months rest. You understand? They making sure child support is on the books and on the list. You ain't getting away with not paying your child support. Soon as this is over, you're gonna have a warrant for your arrest if you do not damn pay.
Right.
If you do not make a payment, they're coming to see you. You will be in court soon as they open up the courthouse. So they can't even, in a pandemic, they don't even come to their senses.
Right.
And turn around and say, you know what, I'm going to stop oppressing the very people that I've been taking advantage of for years. I'm going to stop. Just until this thing blow over. No, they ain't even do that. They got to oppress you in some type of way. They have to know they have to know that you still a slave. They can't act like you free for not 1 second. Same way with Egypt. And the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh couldn't even give a nigga 3 days break. That's all we asked for. That's all Moses would have asked for was 3 days, huh?
Right.
And Moses, we'll come right back. You understand? We just need 3 days to go serve our God. Okay? And he said, nope. Can't do it. Can't do each and every time. Lied several different times. I don't see why we keep trusting these people. They're thinking that they're going to turn around and we can't trust them Africans. I don't know why niggas want to be an African. Oh my God. Like, I do not want to smell like them, first of all. Second, I don't even want to look like them. You know what I'm saying? And their culture is all stupid and disgusting. Like, who, and no nigger that thinks they African really gets down with their culture. They don't do the things that they do. Right. You understand? They just like wearing red, black, and green and fronting like they African. Right. You understand? Wearing them goddamn kufis on their head. You know what I'm saying? And shells. And what else they like doing? What else they like doing? Dashikis and you understand? Like them things, those things don't even look good, man. It's not even like a brother look better in a fresh polo shirt than he do a damn dashiki. You know what I mean? Sisters look better in the clothes that they wear versus a damn dashiki. Those things look real stupid. Africans don't even wear them too much. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, Africans don't even wear dashikis that much. You only see some, like I guess when they trying to front like they royalty or something. I've seen a few of them, you know what I mean, wear dashikis. But other than that, them little bums and them bum Africans, they don't be having on no damn dashiki. They barely have on clothes. Right. You understand? They barely be dressed at all with their smelly self. But let's get off of that one out. And so that's the point on voting, man. But go back to matter of fact, let me play this other video real quick. Now we heard the great Dr. Abdul Ali Muhammad. Okay. We don't know what the hell he talking about. Changed the COVID-19 and gave it a new name and new code, the COVID-20. And now let's hear this sister. And if y'all can recall from the one from last week, it was a preacher talking about 200 generals made this disease and they wanted to stop the government from molesting children and 9/11. And he started in Wuhan, China. He gave it to them and all this and all that. So that don't match up with what Dr. Muhammad just said. And let's see if it match up with this sister said. Uh-oh, the video won't play now. Come on. Wait a minute. Now the video doesn't want to play. Okay, this sister, her version was that Bill Gates, this video is not playing, but she claims that Bill Gates is responsible for the COVID-19, and he done made a vaccine or whatever's going to kill people, or made the virus, whatever she was saying in the video. Here's the thing about that. When you go back and look up what Bill Gates did, yes, back in, what year was that out? 2000? When he started that foundation he had? It's the Bill, and what's his wife's name? Melinda. Yeah, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. All right. And they turned around and they started with a bunch of vaccines that they were using for malaria, for wasn't AIDS too? I think AIDS, malaria, AIDS. What's that other one? Polio. Something else. It was coming up about 5 different things that they were using, coming up with these vaccines to see if they could fight to help save children from the different things, these different viruses, these different diseases they were getting. In Bill Gates' mind, he said that these things are curable. That's what Bill Gates said. And they had raised almost $800 million, I believe, to send vaccines all over the world. But they started in Africa first, in what's the name? I'm pronouncing it right? Mozambique, I think that. Mozambique, yeah, that's where they started at. Mozambique, in Africa, they started there first, and then they were going to send it out to 5 other countries in Africa, and then after that, they was going to start all over the world with the vaccine, okay? And nobody has, I remember when he first started with that, they had started with all the conspiracy theories then, saying that Bill Gates is trying to kill people and this and that with the vaccine. But guess what? He's giving it to Africans. You ain't African. You understand? You don't live nowhere near Mozambique. You stay on Grand and Natural Bridge. You understand? You stay on Page and Taylor. That's where you stay at. You understand, Bob? You ain't nowhere near where they even giving the vaccines to. Wow. So what the hell they ain't even gave it to you. They ain't even gave you the damn vaccine. But you scared thinking that Bill Gates is setting up trying to kill you with a goddamn vaccine. When he actually set out to help them little Africans. And they said that their foundation so far has been doing good. Because they starting to send the vaccinations out to people, and they're getting, I guess, healed from the different diseases. One woman, they had a story on her about how this African, they were paying for her AIDS medicine. This old African slut got AIDS from sleeping around with all them different African men. And something else that they doing in Africa, they actually, the virgin girls that never had sex, and what's the ones that got the blonde hair, the one with the skin, what they call it?
Vitiligo?
Yeah, but what is it called?
Albinism? Leprosy?
What's it called in the Bible?
Leprosy.
Leprosy, yeah. The ones that got the leprosy. You understand? They turned around and was raping the children, the little girls that got the leprosy, and the ones that never had sex, thinking that was going to cure them from their AIDS. That's what they was doing to them little children over in Africa. So that's part of Bill Gates' plan, is to help, because all they was doing was infecting those children with the goddamn AIDS. By you being a nasty-ass, grown-ass man sleeping with men and women and everything, y'all spreading the disease. Now they spreading it to the kids by thinking that they're going to sacrifice the kid to their God and they're going to cure them from the goddamn disease. So the little African children start getting the damn AIDS too. You understand? And they turn around and he sent over the vaccine over to help them with that. And you had no news saying, the children in Africa that receive these vaccines, are getting the diseases or it's making them sick, the vaccine. None of that happened, man. You understand? None of that stuff took place. Now, anytime you taking any type of medicine, you taking a chance at getting sick from something else. Because when you read the side effects of your medicine, it gives you a whole list. Tell you what it's supposed to cure. It's supposed to help you with high blood pressure. It's supposed to help you with diabetes. It's supposed to help you with cholesterol. It's supposed to help you with your liver or your kidney or whatever it is. But then they give you a whole list of other things that it could affect. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's taking any medicine. You have a headache. You turn around and have a headache, take a Tylenol or Advil, and you could possibly get sick off of that. Right. And start vomiting and start throwing up. You know what I'm saying? So everything has its side effect. So, you're taking a chance at, taking these medicines, period. Just go to the doctor. You understand? Stop listening to these conspiracy theories because everything is not a damn conspiracy theory. Let me see if this video will play a little bit. No, it still ain't playing. But everything is not a damn conspiracy theory, man. You understand? I listened to this sister right here on this video. She urged everybody to stop turning on your TV and listening to the news. She said, it's television. Lie, television. You get it? You heard it? Said, oh my God, she's really nuts. You understand? This sister is really nuts. Okay? And they turn around and everything that they saying on the news is not a lie. It's not a conspiracy. Everything is not. That for one, they don't even have a vaccine for this. So how do they, like the meme said, was they already have it prepared for you when there's nothing prepared. That's why people are dying. Don't you think if they had something to heal you and fix you with, that they would be giving it to their people?
Right.
New York would not have almost, 3,000 deaths?
No.
It's almost 3,000 deaths alone in New York because of this virus. Don't you think that they will be giving them people they shot so they can heal them? You understand? If you make something, and I know all scientists and anybody that creates something know how to turn around. And even if it comes to you creating a damn recipe for a pie, you know what you put in it to where if it don't taste right, that ain't, it need more of this. You understand? Need more of that. Need more nutmeg. Need more eggs. It need another this. Need some more sugar. You understand? You know what you did to that pie or to that cake to where it don't taste right. So you go back and you turn around and you put some more of this in and more of that, and then, now that's it. Same with that. If they made something to make you sick, they know every chemical that they put in it. They know everything that they did to it, and they know that, oh, you know what? Guess what? This will reverse it right here. They already know the reversal because guess what? They know what they put in the damn thing to make you sick. So they would know that guess what? This right here will reverse it. And they will be giving their people that got the damn COVID 19 and 20. Instead, don't forget the 20 bomb. You heard what Dr. Muhammad said. Okay? This is COVID 20, not 19.
Right.
This 20, not 19. Okay? So he turned around. You'll know that, okay, this is what we're going to give them, and it'll fix it. And they would already have, if this was a plan, like, come on, man. They would already have it in the hospital to where when people come in there and say they got their coronavirus, they just give them a shot, boom, and they heal. You understand? They'll give it to them. They'll heal. They'll give them the medicine that's going to stop their sickness. But this is not true. And this is how you know that this is from the Lord. Give me that in Deuteronomy again. Go back to Deuteronomy on the 32 and 39. This is how you know that this is from the Lord, man. This ain't from the white man. Because the white man would not be letting thousands of his people die when he intended on someone else dying. If somebody else was the target for this, then he would make sure that his people wouldn't die by the thousands. It wouldn't even be a prediction of 250,000 people dying within the next 2 weeks, and most of them are going to be white people. That wouldn't even be a prediction of theirs if they had done this. They'll say, no, we know how to fix this. Don't worry about it. Just go to this hospital, get this shot, take that pill, go home, and you'll be better in a couple days. That's what they would do. But no, they not. They people are dying like crazy. Some of our brothers and sisters is dying too. We had 2 brothers that died in Detroit from the virus. We got, I think, 9 deaths here. So like in St. Louis, I think all of them is sisters. You understand? So like I said, they would let the Nakers die, and they would be making sure they people don't. It was just a white teacher over at Cahokia. Was it Eureka or Cahokia? Which one was it, Bon?
Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois. Which one was it? Cahokia? Yeah, Cahokia. A white teacher just died. Esau would have stopped that. He would have made sure that that white woman, that teacher, did not die from coronavirus if he intended on black people getting it and not white people. He'd have made sure that she would survive. Okay? But go ahead, read it, Bon.
Deuteronomy 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive.
This is who you should be scared of. You understand? You should be scared of the Most High. Not no damn coronavirus. Okay? Not AIDS. All right? That's what Dr. Muhammad claimed that this, he said that coronavirus comes from, it's a part of 4 different viruses, and AIDS being one of them. If you feared the Lord more than you did AIDS, then guess what? You would stop doing what you're doing to get the disease. You would stop doing what you're doing to possibly land you in a clinic and getting some results saying that you have that HIV or that AIDS virus. You understand? If you feared the Lord more. If you feared the Lord more, you would not eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish, shellfish, all them different unlawful animals that we're not supposed to eat. And then, but you been, as a matter of fact, niggas ain't even scared of diabetes no more, are they? They actually embrace it. They actually embrace diabetes, man. I mean, I've seen people that's sick as all get out talk about it as if it's a good thing to be sick. They talk about the pills they taking and the machine they got to get on and what they got to do in dialysis and all. Like, damn, you sick. Why are you so happy? You know what I'm saying? God damn. But if you would fear the Lord more and stop eating ham sandwiches, you understand, and pork chops, then guess what? You will turn around and you wouldn't get the disease.
Right.
If you fear God more, and that's what's in the Bible. The Bible tells you over and over and over again that you are to fear the Lord. Not look at him as he's a goddamn friend of yours to where you will take their advice or not. You know, that's how black people do their friends, right? When they friends try to tell them something, hey, bro, don't do this, man. Hey, man, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Girl, look, don't go over, girl. I wouldn't do, not me. Well, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm grown, right? Nah, you don't look at the Lord like that, like he's a friend of yours, and he's just giving you some advice, and he turn around and you do it if you want to. Because then as soon as you turn around and disobey what the Lord said, that's the very person that you go back praying to that you get better. Like the Christians in the church kill me. They would eat all that ham, all that catfish on every Friday, all them shrimps and every scampi. You know what I'm saying? Doing all of that stuff. And then as soon as they get sick, they go tell the church, the pastor, oh, well, I got diagnosed with this. And the church, the whole church, stand up and start praying for you, Bon. They send their hand out. They used to do that all the time at the church I went to. They turn around, all right, everybody. Sister so-and-so just got sick. Sister so-and-so just got, brother so-and-so just got this. All right, we're going to send some prayers. They standing up at the front, in front of the pastor, and everybody is right there behind them like they do on the Power Rangers, on the different cartoons. And now you're going to get that array of Jesus is gonna hit them in the back, and they're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be better. So soon as you stick their hand out, boy, they used to kill me. And they do that every single time. And the pastor would have them repeat after me, everybody, and they be saying it, holding their hand, throwing their hand at their back and their head, and turning around, them people still be sick. You know what I'm saying? When you get through with all that, I used to ask myself, I used to say to myself, it's like, when is the prayer gonna work? People have been praying for years to be healed. My family, number one, every time they got sick, Lord, Father, in the name, take this out. I don't claim it. That's what they say. They don't claim it out.
Right.
They don't claim shit. A Christian don't claim nothing.
Right.
Oh, I rebuke that. I don't claim it. The doctor said that I got diabetes, but I don't claim it. No, you got diabetes, okay? Whether you claim it or not. You got cancer, whether you claim it or not. You are sick now. You understand? You've been smoking cigarettes and weed and crack and every goddamn thing else you can smoke.
Right.
And for the longest, for 15, 20 years. Like, what do you expect? I even had a conversation with a sister, and she was saying, man, I told her, I said, black people need to stop smoking. She said, man, I know a dude that stopped smoking, and he still got cancer. I said, how long was he smoking? She said, about 20 years. Since he already had the cancer. It's already set in his body. He just stopped. Yeah, now that's a sin to smoke, so he need to stop. But that don't mean that after 20 years he wasn't going to get the cancer just because he stopped. You understand? That's in the Bible. You are going to pay for your sins one way, one day or another. You understand? Right. One day or another, one way or another. You're going to pay for it. Now, whether you stop or not, that's good that he stopped. You understand? He was supposed to be smoking to begin with. You understand? But after 20 long years of smoking cigarettes, what do you expect? I know he didn't expect not to have cancer. He couldn't have. He been smoking too long. He's smoking this pack and they smoke. I mean, oh my God, my aunt, okay, and I know my uncle next. My aunt and my uncle, they were both married, and I used to hate going over their house sometimes. They've changed smokers, man. And man, I'll be over there I'm a kid, you know what I'm saying? Me and my little cousins, we together, we playing, and I'm about to die. Now look, they say secondhand smoke kill you faster.
Right.
You understand? And I couldn't. They was fine. They would sit there and had them cigarettes for them and be smoking and talking and watching TV and laughing and eating and everything. Sitting there smoking them goddamn cigs. Me, I'm about to die walking through the goddamn living room. You understand? I'm about to die in the kitchen trying to get my plate. You know what I'm saying? From choking and all. I ain't smoked nothing. But they sitting there just as fine. You know what I'm saying? Smoking them goddamn things. And I'm choking on the floor about to die. They looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Damn, boy, you all right? That's my uncle. That's what he said. Damn, boy, you all right? Like, no, Unc, you killing me. I'm about to die here on your damn kitchen floor. Okay? But she turned around and, man, when it hit her, oh, my God. It hit her. That cancer hit her, and it was it. I'm talking about within some days. She was gone. You understand? Finally, after all them years that she been smoking, she smoked my whole little life. You understand? And then smoked half my adult life. You understand? And I'm talking about they used to just sit and smoke and drink. He would do most of the drinking, but she would do most of the smoking. You know what I'm saying? He smoked and drank, and they would just sit there with a whole packs a day. Whole packs of cigarettes a day. They were buying cartons, I won't say like every 2 days. Straight up, every 2 days, they was buying cartons of cigarettes. Him and her. She had hers, he had his. One of them smoked Cools, one of them smoked Benson and Hedges. You understand? Like, and I mean, who was surprised that she got cancer?
Right.
You understand? That was my auntie. I loved her, but damn. I mean, she's smoking something that even says on the side of the pack, the carton, on the advertisement in the store, it's going to give you cancer. You understand? It's going to give it to you. Like what you expect. But you so scared of damn coronavirus. Everybody with a mask on smoke cigarettes. You understand? Like everybody with a mask on smoke cigarette. Give me that article, Abon. We got an article about that too. About them cigarettes and that weed you smoke, you're going to get coronavirus. And you won't stop that. They don't want nobody touching nothing. You understand? I had a sister turn around and she didn't even want to grab the buggy out. I tried to give it to her. She was like, hold up. I had to pull her a wipe out. She had to pull her a wipe out, wipe the buggy down. Then she took it and told me thank you after she purified the buggy. You understand? She turned around and told me thank you after she done sanitized the damn thing. That was so funny. But you scared of that. But then standing outside, smoking cigs, taking mask off. Now, it's supposed to be airborne. You can get it with the mask off your face. And you got the mask off your face while you take you a hit on your cigs. Like, come on, man. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Just stay in the house all day long if you're scared to touch anything. Because guess what? You just might get it. And then they drive with that wrong. You turn around and you go in the store touching everything. And then come out the store and get in your car with the same gloves on. Like, that's stupid. With the same mask on. You in the store with, hell, they ain't stopping and doing no 10 to 20 people in every store. You understand? I think Walmart is just now starting that. Family Dollar just now starting that. But you were right, man, it was a whole bunch of people in Walmart every time I went in there. You understand? Coughing and farting and every goddamn thing else. That'll give you coronavirus. Go ahead.
Don't forget the Chinese people walking around and they're passing it out.
Yeah, for real. It was. Since you mentioned that, I ain't never seen no Chinese person in Walmart. But until this happened, you understand? Until this, like, where in the hell y'all been shopping at? You understand? Like, that's crazy. That's something to that. Yeah, I think. Nigga be thinking. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking. Okay? But for real, I had never seen them in a Walmart. Not saying they ain't never went before, but I never seen one when I was in there. You know what I'm saying? When I wasn't in there, I ain't never seen one in there. But guess what? They in there now, boy. Shopping. There were 10 of them in there. Go ahead.
They were not shopping. They not shopping.
Huh?
They not shopping. They just walking around in groups of 3 or more of them. So it's like 3 or 4 of them to a group. And if you notice, I mean, they may have a buggy, but the buggy is empty.
The buggy empty?
The buggy is empty. And the other one, I'm talking about several different groups. Several different groups of just more whites walking around passing it out.
Well, maybe they can't find no egg rolls or something. Maybe they all out of crab rangoon or something. Ain't that what they eat?
No.
I don't know what they in there doing, but I ain't never seen one in there. You got it, Abon?
Studies have previously warned that smoking and vaping can increase your risk of catching the virus.
Is that the one with the weed?
Kind.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, read.
And now one expert has warned that smoking cannabis can also increase your risk.
Guess what? The Lord is against you smoking that weed. Can't you tell? You understand? Can't you tell? Look at all of the things that have happened in the black community before the coronavirus. Like, you have women, our sisters, that will sleep with some stranger for some weed. Like, that's terrible. You understand? A woman will give her whole body to a man for a blunt. Okay? Look at how many people that have had fights after not passing after you puff it. You puff it more than 2 times, you got your ass whooped. You puff that more 3. I used to sit around, but I ain't never smoked. You understand? I smoked like Bill Clinton. That one time I hit it, because they had a bunch of, what they call it, peer pressure. I had everybody trying to get me high. They know I ain't smoked no weed. So finally I told them, give me that goddamn blunt, nigga. Show you what this is about, nigga. I ain't inhaled it, so I still ain't smoked. You know what I'm saying? But because of the peer pressure, they was getting on my nerve, steady asking me, hit this blunt, dog. Hit this blunt with me, man. Get high with your boy. I don't smoke weed. I drink. You know what I'm saying? They had some beer. I'll go get some beer. You know what I'm saying? We'll do that, but I ain't smoking nothing. You hear me? And man, they just kept asking me. So I said, nigga, give me your goddamn blunt, nigga. I started coughing, made my eyes red like I was hitting it. They thought I was high. I don't know how to smoke. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to inhale smoke. I get tired. Look, when I start up a barbecue grill, I got to get away from that damn thing for the first start of the grill because the smoke in my nose. Okay? I don't like that. You understand? Straight up, I'll tell you. When y'all see me barbecue, I'm going to light that damn thing and y'all going to see me run. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, because I don't like smoke. No lie. But they thought I was high. You know what I'm saying? We was drinking. I was already drinking. Beer already make your eyes red. So I had to cough and act like I was high off of the bud. And they really was souped up, too. And they all high the motherfucker. All that. Yeah. Well, they was happy. They was happy I hit that damn play. After that, they ain't bother me no more. No lie. They asked that once I did that in front of everybody. And after that, nobody else asked me to hit the weed number because I guess they thought I smoked after that or whatever. But after that time, nobody else bothered me about no weed, you know. So I did like Bill Clinton. I couldn't inhale, you know what I'm saying, in the Oval Office. You know what I'm saying? I was preoccupied, you know what I'm saying. No, but seriously, man, it's a lot. But smoking cigarettes, the Lord is against you smoking anything. You're not supposed to be smoking nothing. An Israelite, a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian are not supposed to be smoking anything. You're not supposed to be smoking nothing. If you ain't smoking no turkey, you know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be smoking. All right? Go ahead, Amon.
With coronavirus cases in the UK now at almost 30,000.
30,000 cases in the UK alone. Almost 70,000 in China. And the US think China was lying about that. And how many thousand we got here? You at 10? Over 10 something? Yeah. The death from the coronavirus. Go ahead, keep reading, Bon.
Fears about the spread of the virus are now widespread.
Mm-hmm.
Studies have previously warned that smoking and vaping can increase your risk of catching the virus.
Smoking and vaping is going to increase the virus. You catching it. It's going to increase your risk. You're going to get it. All you weed smokers that love riding around, getting high in y'all car, you're going to be riding around getting high, and that smoke going to go up in the air, and it's going to draw the damn corona right in your car. You know what I'm saying? Watch what I tell you. You're going to be smoking, blow it out the window. How they do it? The corona gonna come right on down with the smoke. Boy, I'm telling you, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. If this stuff don't teach black, Hispanics, and Native Indians a lesson, I don't know what else will. The Lord is trying to get you to stop smoking. You understand? You're not supposed to be smoking no way. Okay? Now, before he kill you from you smoking, he's going to give you a chance to stop. You might end up like that brother, stop after 20 years and still get cancer, but at least you stop. At least you'll be obeying the Lord now. You understand? At least that. How about that? How about that, Cabal? That sound good? That sound good. Hey, you got cancer, so what? At least you are obeying the Lord now. Right. General Hyman said that in class. He said, if coronavirus bring you to class, if you get it and come to class, that's a good thing. You understand? That's a good goddamn thing. If you get cancer and AIDS and syphilis and whatever disease you get, and you come to class, that's a good thing. Could change your goddamn life. So now you get AIDS, you ain't gonna be able to sleep with nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? But at least you turn around and you can change your life. You understand? You can come here and change your life. Okay? You might have diabetes from eating all them ham sandwiches. But guess what? At least you can change your life. Keep going, Bob.
Dr. Stanton Glantz from the UCSF Center for Tobacco Control Research and Education said, smoking doesn't cause the flu, vaping doesn't cause the flu, But people who are exposed to secondhand smoke are more susceptible to getting sick.
Okay, so you're more likely to turn around and get the disease just from secondhand smoke. Like, for real, we in a building full of hypocrites. When you go around this building, it's no smoking signs all over this place. It's even a sign where it says that let's keep the air clean for the kids. It's a daycare in this building. And every daycare worker smoke. Everybody in this building smoke except for the ISUPK. They smoke in the building, they smoke out the building. But I thought y'all was supposed to keep the air clean. Yeah, they be on the top of the building, so they be on the roof. They smoke their weed on the roof. Oh, damn, maybe I should have said that. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have said that. Somebody might turn around and go up there and catch them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but for real, they smoke all over this place. You understand? They smoke everything all over this building. Now, how in the hell are you keeping the air clean? You know what I'm saying? If the air's supposed to be clean so people can breathe, why the hell are you turning around and contaminating it? Like, you're a hypocrite. You saying don't smoke. The kids need, and like I said, every daycare worker smoke. When they take the kids outside, they step a few feet away from outside the fence, and they stand there and smoke. Well, guess what? The smoke going right over there to them. You know what I'm saying? It's going right over there to them. It's affecting them no matter whether you stay 6 feet away or 10 feet. You know, because that wind blow that smoke all over. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I remember when, I'm telling you, the time I was going to Walmart, I was about to turn around. No lie. Because soon before, it was about 20 feet away. And I could smell all the goddamn smoke that all 8 of them people were smoking right out in front of the building. I smelled all that smoke. And I was about to go to another damn Walmart. Straight up. Like, you're killing the air. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are not supposed to be smoking anyway. So guess what? If you don't stop, you're going to turn around and catch coronavirus. You're going to get it. Keep going, buddy. If you don't stop smoking that weed, you think weed is, like, I don't understand why people think weed is so harmless. Like, look at what, like I said, you turn around, how many cats you know that got killed over owing somebody some weed money? If weed money is so harmless, why he had to die for it? Why did he get punched in his mouth after he didn't pay? He hit it 4 times. He puffed, and then passed, and then got punched in the mouth. Why did that happen? If weed is so harmless. You wouldn't even be arguing over it if it was harmless. It's a drug. You're getting high, you're a junkie, you're out of your mind, and you're killing your brothers, you're killing your brain cells. And then my boy said it on Lean on Mr. Clark. And just there, Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark said, you're killing your brain cells, son, and go on and jump. You understand? Just go on and jump. That's what you might as well do. You're killing yourself. You're killing yourself smoking cigs, weed, crack, heroin, meth, whatever else. What else they doing, man? Pills, huh?
Ice, meth.
Ice, meth, and shake, and salt, whatever the hell they want to call it. You understand? Stop using drugs, black man. Come on, keep on.
There's not a lot of direct data on COVID, but there's a ton of evidence that smoking and vaping depress immune function in your lungs.
Of course it does. When you smoke, what it does is it releases what they call like free radicals into your body. And what those free radicals do is they eat away at your body's essential vitamins and minerals and the different things in the blood cells that your body needs in order to function properly. And what it does is it starts eating away at, like say for instance, if, just to narrow it down and make it, plain and simple, if your body has 4 main organs, right? Each organ takes 5 essential vitamins and minerals in order to survive and be healthy, right? And that means the different foods, the different things you give your body, it has to come from it, right? And so each one of them has 4, right? And they're doing healthy. You start smoking, what it's gonna do is them radicals, and I think it releases like every time you smoke, it's like 1 million of those radicals released into your body. And then it turns around and starts eating away at one of the organ's essential vitamins and minerals. So one organ is only going to have 3 instead of the 4 that it needs. And what your body is designed to do is to heal itself. When it gets sick, it's going to pump the minerals from another organ to give it to the one that's lacking. So the other 3, one of those 3 is going to kick in and say, oh, my brother needs help. So he's going to push the minerals over to him that has the 3, and now he has 4. But what happens to the other one? The other one, now he has 3. And now the other one has to pump 1 from that. So your body is going to continue to not have everything that it needs. And eventually, you ever heard somebody say, man, everything just starts shutting down all at one time? That's why it does that. Because your body is trying to heal itself, but you're steady putting stuff in it by smoking the goddamn cigs and that weed, and it's killing the minerals that your body needs. And then I know if you smoke cigarettes, you don't eat right. Like, I don't know no smoker that eat right. You know what I'm saying? You probably eat fast food, ain't getting no minerals, no vitamins, no nothing, and you eating plastic all week long. So I know you don't eat right if you smoke. You understand? So all of them organs that you have in your body is eventually going to start shutting down one after another. You're going to get this, you're going to get that, you're going to get this, you get that, until you turn around and you're just all gone. That's how your body works. Your body is trying to heal itself, but it can't because you keep smoking. It's plenty of evidence on that, but it ain't none on COVID-19. Ain't much on that at all. But one thing they do know is that you are more susceptible, meaning more likely to get it because you smoke. Because your body won't build up a resistance because it just doesn't have what it takes to resist. You understand? So, like, your body could fight off cancer. It could fight off diabetes. It could fight off these diseases if your immune system was working properly already. But it's not because you're a smoker. You know, you got to smoke breakfast, lunch, dinner. Or weed heads are sometimes bigger than crackheads.
Damn right.
I used to hear weed heads talk about how they needed a blunt more than crackhead needed some crack. You hear a blunt, damn weed head, wait, oh man, I need me a blunt, cuz. I need a blunt, dog. I got a blunt, man. I got 5 on it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't hear no crackheads. I got 2 on some crack. I ain't hear that all the time, you know what I'm saying? But I used to hear it damn near every day, all day, Abon. Oh, I got 5 on it, dog. Y'all finna ante up? Y'all get some weed? Oh, my boy got that fire. My boy got that LG. My boy got that Kush. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, not him. No, he got a bunch of sticks and seeds. Now, I don't fool with him no more. Right. He got that brown weed. I used to hear that all week, man. But they'll be anteing up on that weed, but I've never heard no crackhead say, let's ante up on some crack. Who got 2 on the crack? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. They say you're a bigger junkie than them goddamn crackheads in most cases.
Right.
Because you think that it ain't even a problem. And here you are all day long geeking for a blunt. All day. You at work talking about a damn blunt. You somewhere with your kids talking about a blunt. You at the park with your kids trying to get high. Want a damn blunt. You at the damn baby shower talking about a blunt. You at whatever function you at talking about a blunt. You are a junkie, man. And black people are not supposed to be getting high at all. And if you keep smoking, keep getting high, you keep smoking weed and cigarettes and blacks and miles and what else say? Cigarello. God. And them the ones that took over now. And it used to be Phillies and what's some other ones?
White Eye.
White Eye. It was one more. One more, Bob. I know you know it. Go ahead.
Backwoods.
Who?
Backwoods.
Nah, them was out, but not as big though. It's
Vegas?
Huh?
Vegas?
No, people. You know, you was a
Greenleaf.
You was a rich weed head if you was smoking them Vegas.
Yeah.
You had some money if you was smoking them. Huh?
Greenleaf.
The Greenleaf. That's one. What's y'all remember? Do y'all remember when that big long one came up? What was the name of that one? Huh?
Yeah.
What is it?
Extendos.
Extendo. It was big long one there, boy. I know a nigga that smoked it too by itself. You understand? That nigga smoked it by himself, big long goddamn blunt. I said, God damn. This nigga smoked it by himself. He said, nigga, anybody smoke with me? Fuck that nigga, I throw it myself. That's what he said. And he pulled that big long goddamn thing out. It was already sticking out of his pocket. Couldn't help but see it. And that nigga smoked that damn thing by his. He said, nigga, ain't nobody hitting this motherfucker but me. That's what he said. And I sat there and watched him smoke. I said, God damn, bro. He smoked the whole thing too. I said, man, that's crazy. But now they smoking cigarillo. You see, that's every gas station I pull up, I can't help but step out of my goddamn car. And as soon as I put my shoe on the ground, I'm stepping on damn cigarillo, the inside of a cigarillo.
Right.
Like, that's crazy. No matter what gas station I go, I take the kids to the park, you know what I'm saying, by my crib, it's cigarillo dumpings all by the park. Like, come on, man. You know, I'm telling you, it's time for our people to stop smoking that mess, man.
That's right.
You know, stop being a goddamn junkie, man. The Lord is against that. You know, keep reading. Read a little more about before we get out of it.
If you look at cannabis smoke and compare it to tobacco smoke, it's not that different.
It's not that different. And in most cases, studies have shown that weed smoke is more harmful than cigarette smoke. They both harmful. Don't get me wrong. You going to get sick off both of them. But your lungs get twice as blacker and have more tar in them, you know what I'm saying, than when you smoke cigarettes. You can look this up online. You can see a tobacco lung and a damn weed lung. And the one with the weed is worse than the tobacco. It's blacker than the goddamn tobacco one.
Right.
It's the same thing. You understand? But smoking that weed is worse than smoking them cigs. But it's the same sin, because we ain't supposed to be smoking nothing. Keep going.
You have THC instead of nicotine, but the immunosuppressive effects do not seem to be primarily because of nicotine.
Keep going. I'm going to pull a couple of scriptures on this smoking too, and then we're going to get out of it. Was that it?
Kind.
All right, most times, correct. But yeah, if you don't want the coronavirus, stop smoking cigarettes, man. Give me Ezekiel 8 and 17. Fear the Lord for a change. All right? That's what you should do. That's all over the Bible. All right? We are supposed to be fearing the Lord. And the Lord already has his ways, his laws, his rules, his morals for us to follow. And we should be following them. As his children, they always talk about you a child of God, right? What Christians say when somebody go off on them, they call me everything but a child of God. That's because you ain't one.
Right.
You understand? If God's children follow and do what God say do. Okay? So that's why they called you a bitch. You understand? Because that's what you are. That's why they called you a junkie, because that's what you are. You understand? You got it, bro?
Kind.
Go ahead, read that, bro.
Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a like thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here?
Okay, so just imagine somebody that's surprised by what they see. And they talking to somebody else. Man, do you see what this nigga's doing? You see the snake over here? You understand? That's what the Lord is saying to Ezekiel. Like, son of man, like, do you see this? Do you see the abominations that Judah is committing here? Keep going.
For they have filled the land with violence.
They have filled the land with violence. Keep going.
And have returned to provoke me to anger.
And we done provoked the Lord to anger. From the abomination, from us doing the things that God hates. This is what an abomination is. It is a thing that God hates. And what is that thing that we are doing that's bringing the violence and provoking the Lord to anger?
Salaki.
Read. Keep reading.
And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
And they do what?
They put the branch to their nose.
They put the branch to their nose. This is talking about us smoking. You understand? What did we call weed back in the day? Who knows? You gotta be old to know this. Somebody old know it. I don't want to say y'all old. I don't want everybody to know y'all old. I wasn't saying it like that. But you got to be old to know this one. Go ahead, Devon.
Smoking trees.
Smoking trees. You understand? You smoking trees. All right? That's branch. This is a metaphor. You understand? That's how niggas talk. You wasn't actually smoking a tree. You ain't actually smoking a branch. But that's what he called it. You understand? That's what it was called. Trees. All right? So the Lord said that we done committed these abominations and added all this violence into the land. And I just said it. How many people do you know that have got into a fight because they did not puff and pass? How many people do you know that was hitting somebody blunt too long or held it too long? I saw a nigga get, damn, nigga, give me my shit back. I saw that. I was standing right there. I used to hang with him. I ain't never smoked, except for that one time I puffed and couldn't inhale because they was getting on my nerve. But I used to sit there and watch him. And the nigga was holding it to it. He talking while the goddamn thing burning. And he, nigga, give my motherfucking shit back. And they got into a fight over him talking to him like that about him holding the goddamn blunt, and he didn't give it back to him. It's sitting there burning. He's burning the weed. You're wasting the weed.
Right.
So he had an attitude, and then they got to fighting over. You understand? And then let's not even talk about the women that's violent too. You understand? The women that you having sex with just for a hit of some weed.
Right.
You understand? That is ridiculous. I know a young girl. I counseled this young girl, man, and some old men molested her because because they knew that she was on weed. She smoked weed, and they took advantage of a little girl. I think she was about 13, 14 when this happened. And these was grown-ass men that was on the block selling dope, and they knew that this little girl wanted some weed, and they took advantage of her and had her doing whatever they wanted for a blunt or to hit it or the bag. This is the words that she said out of her own mouth. You understand? These are the things she told me herself. So I know she's not lying. And these guys, that's violent, man. You understand? That's violent. To take advantage of a child because she's on a drug when you should turn around and help the child get off the drug.
Right.
That's what you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? But they took advantage of that little girl. And that's violence, man. You understand? That is violence. It's some more than that?
Sir.
That's it? Okay. Well, Lord be with you smokers. You understand? Because guess what? Coronavirus is coming your way. You're going to get it. And guess what? Lord will you stay quarantined when you do. And don't be like super people and try to come out talking about they feel all right.
Salat, sir.
Go ahead, Bob.
This verse 18.
Go ahead, get you.
Therefore will I also deal in my Salaki. Therefore will I also deal in fury. Mm-hmm. Mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. Mm-hmm. And though they cry in mine ears with a loud voice, yet will I not hear them. Okay, so that's you and all your prayer warriors at your church. They got their hand at your back and at the back of your head, talking about they hope you be healed from that disease. The Lord ain't gonna hear none of that. That's what I said. When are these prayers ever gonna work? People have been praying for so long. And look, I got people in my family, boy, that will pray for about 3 hours straight. You know what I'm saying? And you would think that it's about to work. You would think God about to show up at any moment. I got some people in my family, boy, that can pray a prayer. You hear me? And I, even them, I still have not seen any of that magic that they casting on anybody come true. Right.
I still haven't seen that come true either. They'll sit and pray for 3-4 hours straight. And I'm talking about, you would think that when they praying, that clouds is going to open up, a beam of light is going to come shining down, angels is going to start flying out of everywhere. Well, you'll think the kingdom of heaven is about to open up when they start praying. But guess what? Them same people that they've been praying over still sick. Straight up. They still sick. Why? Because the Lord said he's not even going to hear that. He ain't going to hear that. He going to turn his face. You don't want the Lord to turn his face from you. You understand? That's trouble. And the Lord turns his face like turning your back on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about a person that does something repetitively over and over and over again, and you telling them, look, I've told you already. You understand? This was going to happen. I told you first time, but you ain't listened to me. But you did it anyway. And you keep doing it. After so long, you have to do what to that person? You have to turn your back on them. And you have to let them go through whatever it is that they go, because obviously they're not listening. And that's what the Lord do. The Lord turn around and say, okay, you don't want to listen? All right. He was coughing. And that's the first sign of the smoke not supposed to be in your body. Your body is rejecting the damn smoke. It ain't that you just so goddamn high and the weed so goddamn good. You not supposed to be inhaling and ingesting the damn smoke. And as soon as you hit it and swallow it and take it down, your body, you start coughing all over the place. That's because your body is rejecting the smoke. The Lord told you not to do it. Your body is giving you a sign that it don't even want it. But you smoke anyway. You smoke anyway. You think the more you cough, the higher you are. That's how souped up black people are, ain't they, boy? They think all that coughing mean, boy, this some good weed. Like on, what was that? Don't drink your juice in the hood.
Right.
When they fired up that weed and that brother hit it, and he stood there, backed up and looked, and started coughing, and turned around and died right there on the front. Nigga said, woo, pass me that shit. Right. That nigga said he wants some of that weed, goddamn. He want to die, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? That weed got to be good. And they killed my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that right there lets you know, man, that we ain't supposed to be smoking no weed. Okay? It's going to kill you. The Lord gonna kill you. Keep on smoking. All right? And with that, shalom, Israel.